Well, well, well. Tonight was certainly one for the record books. You didn't say one rude or insulting thing all evening, but then you hardly spoke all evening. Still worried about what Sheridan might do?
Drop it, Ivy.
But you know I love a good mystery.
Well, here's a mystery. Why did I ever marry you? I haven't a clue.
Imagine Sheridan's childhood nightmare about standing over a dead body, blood on her hands, in this very room. Just happens to coincide with Martin Fitzgerald's disappearance. Don't you find that intriguing, Julian?
Go to bed, Ivy.
Your sister found it intriguing, Julian. In fact, she was quite taken aback when she noticed the coincidence. And you know how persistent Sheridan can be. I bet she doesn't stop until she solves this mystery.
Stop it, Ivy.
No, but I love to see you sweat.
You think this is a joking matter, but isn't it? It's damn serious. You could destroy this whole family. That includes your precious Ethan and all your glorious plans for his future. So don't you dare gloat over my fears. And especially don't let Pilar get wind of any of this. It's her husband who's involved.
Pilar.
Pilar, how long have you been standing there?
I just walked in the door. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting, but I really need to speak with you, Mrs. Crane.
Of course.
I'll get it. Yes?
I thought you were still at the school pageant rehearsal.
I left. There was a message on the answering machine from Teresa when I got home. She said she was with a friend, but her friends haven't seen her.
Oh, you must be word sick. No, Teresa is up at our cabin with Ethan.
At your cabin with Ethan?
Julian had some papers he needed Ethan to sign, so he sent Teresa up. Let me write down the number so you can call her.
Thank you. I really need to speak with her.
Oh, well, I'm sure she's fine. Ethan is with her. I just hope that Gwen made it through the snowstorm.
Gwen? Gwen is on the way up there?
Well, Teresa left first with the papers that Julian wanted Ethan to sign, so I imagine she got there before Gwen.
Oh, no.
What? Is something wrong, Pilar? Is something else bothering you, Pilar?
I really don't want to...
Is it about what Julian told Luis about your husband? I can imagine that Luis is very upset.
Yes, he was. And he's not home tonight, and I'm worried that he may be trying to find his father.
Pilar, we've known each other for a long, long time, and I consider you a friend, not just an employee.
I know.
Yet in all that time, you've never talked to me about your husband's disappearance.
That's personal, Mrs.
And very painful, I know. But you haven't heard from him in all these years?
No. Not a word.
It's odd. You always gave me the impression that he was a strong family man, dedicated to you and the children.
Yes, he was. His family came first, then the church. He was a good, decent man.
And yet he embezzled money from Crane Industries?
With all due respect, Mrs. Crane, I don't believe that. Nor do I believe that he deserted the family.
Then why did he leave?
I don't know. But I know my husband, and he loved his family above all else. My feeling has always been that he left in order to protect us. It's the only reason he would leave. Why or who forced him to leave, I don't know.
Have the chauffeur take you home, Pilar.
No, it's okay. I'll take the bus.
No, it's late. I insist. And don't worry about Teresa. She's going to be fine. And Pilar, I want you to know that I am always going to be your friend.
Thank you, Mrs. Crane. Good night.
Good night, Pilar.
Go to bed, Ivy.
I had my suspicions before, but it is all crystal clear to me now. You are involved in Martin Fitzgerald's disappearance. You and Alistair.
Oh, stop right there.
You made up that whole story about him embezzling money from Crane Industries. That's not why he left town. You and your father forced him to leave. Forced him to leave his family. Why? What are you and Alistair trying to cover up? What are you hiding?
You're out of control.
I want answers, Julian. I will not let some devious scheme that you and Alistair put together hurt Ethan's future. Do you understand? Now, what have you done? And why are you so afraid of Luis and Sheridan tracking down that man in New Mexico? Tell me! Why did Martin leave his family? Why has he never contacted them? He loved them! Unless that man in New Mexico isn't Martin Fitzgerald. Unless he's just a decoy that you and Alistair are paying to impersonate Pilar's husband. Is that it? What the hell is going on, Julian? I want some answers.
You're hysterical, Ivy.
Tell me the truth. If you are involved in Martin Fitzgerald's disappearance, then I want to know.
Leave it alone.
This affects me. It affects Ethan, and it affects Pilar, and I consider her a friend.
And Ethan is your son. Now, who's more important to you, the housekeeper or your own child? Look, I know you despise me, but I also know that you love all the wealth and power that derives from being Mrs. Julian Crane. You want to lose that? You care for your housekeeper friend so much that you'd trade this mansion for the kind of rundown bungalow on the wrong side of the tracks that she lives in?
Oh, you exaggerate.
Am I? I am warning you. Stop asking questions. Stop snooping around. If Alistair is willing to sacrifice his own daughter to keep the family secrets, just what in the hell do you think he'd do to you?